round of the NFL draft was everything I anticipated. Most of the mock drafts I've looked at had these prospects landing with these respective teams. In this order, let's go over some of these picks. Let's look at some of the first round results. I think we all knew it was a no-brainer that the Chicago Bears would select Caleb Williams with the first overall pick in the 2024 NFL draft. The first four picks are pretty self-explanatory. This is how most people's mock drafts looked. With the Drake May pick, the Patriots were open to trade. I don't think they were actually open to trade like most people thought they were. I think they were just listening to offers. But at the end of the day, the Giants and Vikings were trying to get the quarterback the Patriots secured with the number 3 pick. So New England wasn't trading this pick, no matter if they gave up 5 first rounders. They weren't trading that pick. Now, Joe Oat at 5 is a Jim Harbaugh blueprint. I really like this pick. Joe is a big body, athletic, and nasty. It was a very good pick. It was very likely the Giants could have traded their pick after flirting with the idea. But at number 6, they take Neighbors. I think they tried to trade up to 3, but the Patriots wanted an absolute haul. So why not get the second best wide receiver at number 6 in the draft? And next year, when the Giants move on from Jones, if they decide to move on from him, they still have 4 years of Malik Neighbors. And how insane is this? Michael Penix Jr. went 8 overall to the Atlanta Falcons. Now, this pick, I do not understand. I'm confused. It's a curious move, for sure. Michael Penix at 8? I do not understand. I do not understand this one at all. By the time he plays, he'll be 26. You're going to be wasting the man's career. Atlanta has Kirk Cousins as a short-term fix at quarterback. They paid him $180 million. Why did they make this pick? Rome Odunze to Chicago makes a lot of sense. J.J. McCarthy at 10. Vikings traded up one spot to make sure they secured him. Fassanu was a really good pick by the New York Jets, and the New York Jets don't usually make good picks. They usually make dumb picks, but this was a good pick. Now, I don't know where you put Fassanu immediately. I think this is more of an insurance plan in case of an injury. I don't think they plan on moving him to guard anytime soon. Bo Nix at 12. Most mock drafts had the Broncos selecting a quarterback, and apparently Sean Payton was really high on Bo. He got his quarterback, and I think Bo fits the system perfectly. Brock Bowers to the Raiders? See, this is why the Raiders won't ever contend. This is why they won't win anything. It's a bad franchise that doesn't know how to draft players. This is dumb. This is weird. And I like Brock Bowers, the best tight end available. But to the Raiders? To the Raiders? You already have a tight end. You don't need a tight end. Dallas Turner, I didn't think would fall this far. Minnesota selects him at number 17. Amarius Mims is a solid pick for Cincinnati. Troy Fattanu falling this far. If I mispronounced his name, sorry. But him falling this far in the draft is wild to me. Amarius Mims would have been a nice pickup for the Steelers, but it didn't happen. Chop Robinson going to the Miami Dolphins is interesting. I didn't think they would go after an edge rusher, but they did. Quinion Mitchell to Philly. Now that's a steal. He's an upgrade to a secondary that needs a lot of work. They just got the best cornerback, the number one corner in the draft. It's nice to see the Jaguars land Brian Thomas Jr. You trade back and you get him at wide receiver, number 24, with the number 24 overall pick. Terrion Arnold goes to Detroit. That's a steal, if you ask me. The second best corner available. You trade up for him, and just to think that he fell this far back is insane to me, really. Jordan Morgan, number 25. I like him at left tackle in Green Bay. That's a great pick. Graham Barton. Graham Barton's a good one. He's a great center. Should someone get injured, you can move him around. He can play just about anywhere on that line. That's a great pickup there. Darius Robinson is a bit of an interesting one. That's an interesting move. I didn't think the Cardinals would select a defensive end, but they went with a defensive end. I thought maybe with the number of corners that were available, they would select a cornerback. Didn't happen. Xavier Worthy, not worthy of a first rounder, but the Kansas City Chiefs certainly thought so because they were in desperate need of a wide receiver. That was their biggest weakness last season, wide receivers. So that's a good pickup for them as well. I thought the first round was solid. Looking at this, it was a great first round. A lot of teams addressed their glaring needs. They picked up things that they need, that they think that would help their team get better moving forward. So it was a great first round of the NFL draft, and that is my draft results of the NFL first round. Take care, everyone. Thanks for watching.